The time is 6:47 a.m. Oh, that was serious poison. I want to get to this, okay? We'll talk about how horrible the poison was in a second. So since they got me up and racing, I'm going to turn the light on and do this properly. So here's my bed. Sad but true, because I'm held here with no help, no money, just nothing but terrace. I sleep here. Okay, so when that is down, you can see how close I am to the ground there, okay? And this is what I witnessed last night. It had to be 9:30. I went to bed really early from utter and complete exhaustion. So they have this run, we know, the trapdoor there. All this run here comes out to about right here. Anyways, so they were all through here, okay? The hollow tubs, like I described, I'm going to bypass describing it again. And heavy metal balls, boxes, heavy metal stuff, just dragging all through here and all through under there. So you got this zone that goes to the wall, just loud, dragging, heavy metal, and then comes here. It was all night this. And then right here, tubs, like I described right here, tubs underneath my chair, more of the same type of working sounds. Door right there coming in and coming in right here. And then you hear them come in and then they're like right about there and they go down. Oh, it's definitely a weapon. They deserve it. They're in combat. The shit they're doing is getting it, that kind of response. So the heroes are protecting my life. It's clearly military. We're way beyond homicide scene here. I knew that a while ago. This is military. I'm way over my head. Right down there, you'll hear the boom, and then within a second or less, you'll hear they go down like a cannonball, boom, and they come in one after the next. But after the initial kill, you'll hear them come in about a minute later. It's all going on around here. Okay, and they, let's go where there's more light. They start to working sounds, okay? I can describe this later. And then often with that one will go down. And sometimes they won't, okay? But this is what's really disgusting. So this kind of crap went on last night for a while, but I'm not allowed to say the time span. But I can say within the first hour, as I'm trying to sleep here, right here, I heard them come in from under there. They come in, just these sounds, I can describe them later. And they went right here. And they set something down that sounded like a tub, an object that was shoved and set down, but this is what came out. My head is here. All I could smell right here. Here, let's go like this. From here on my thing to this whole area, okay, was a dead body. Oh God, rotting fish, rotting meat, rotting, all of it, dude, so disgusting. You don't want to know right now. Okay, we can describe all that later. The working sounds, the dead body smells, I'll never forget them, okay? But I don't want to get into it right now. It was so strong, stench level, it was a 4. I'm here, my head's here. I just heard all that, start smelling it within a matter of 30 seconds as soon as they set it down. And I had to start gasping and panting through my mouth. As I'm trying to sleep right here, my head, I was facing this way. And then I was like, okay, this isn't the first time. This is not the first time they've lit my room up with corpses. Okay, so I'm staying rather calm through this as much as I can. You're trying to assess the situation. Your brain is trying to process what to do. You know you're breathing through your mouth. That's one way to be able to think straight. I took a quick whiff again about 2 minutes later. It was still there. It was just staying there, okay? And there's still all this combat going on with that. Boom, boom. Here and there, sporadically. I can't say timelines and stuff. I could because I witnessed to all that. And over here, and the metal balls, and it's just going and going. Or whatever this is, metal boxes, whatever it is. Dragging. Okay? But that stench didn't go nowhere. So I roll over. Okay? I roll over, I face this way. Over here, I don't smell the corpse. So that was what I found interesting that they're doing this time. It's over here. Do they got some sort of wall separator down there? Because it's over here. I couldn't roll over unless I wanted to pant through my mouth. Over here is how I fell asleep. I'm so exhausted, people, and powerless with what they're doing under the floors, that I thought, okay, sleep somewhere else. Of course I did. Well, I'm breathing through my mouth so I can think straight. And I thought, let me just try to roll over. I'm being held prisoner where there's stuffing bodies everywhere, okay? I've been going through this for a long time here in DC. And all the police do is help these fucking thugs keep stuffing bodies everywhere. They don't come to help me. So I roll over, okay? And I breathe through my nose and there's no body stench. But I'm hearing all the other crap. And the poof, poof. So I fall asleep the best you can. But I'm so exhausted, dude, I passed out. I rolled back over about, I don't know, when I rolled over, I was half conscious. And the stench was still there and it woke me right up. I woke right up. My eyes opened up. I'm breathing through my mouth. So that shit stayed there for a while. I wanted to cry. Yes, you feel despair, dude. You feel so hopeless. You can't get away from the corpses here. There's stuff in them under my floor now. I can't get away from them. So I rolled back over here and I thought, if it keeps up, I'm just going to sleep somewhere else. I'll make a little bed somewhere else. But I passed out again. And so your body, you roll over, you're turning. So I like to turn around when I'm sleeping, okay? I didn't get woken up by a dead corpse after that. But it was right there. And they're just cramming their bodies in. They're dead. They're cramming them in everywhere here. Okay? And there's live combat going on in this place as I film. But I wanted to say that. And then in closing, I'm sorry if I'm overloading the public with so much information. That poison they hit me with on the video was gruesome. It was gushing out of me by the time I got to the bathroom. And then you can see I'm perfectly fine now. So it's a poisonous gas they like to use at their free will. And when they're using it, it's so painful and terrifying. We'll talk about that later. I'll describe it later. But I wanted to come back and get to what I was trying to talk about, which was their corpses. They're just packing them in and they don't want to leave. They got all this street. They got all this street with all these dead bodies. They got the street lit up with Christmas lights that you can see from fucking space. These lunatics have decorated their goddamn fucking street with Christmas lights. Okay, and they're running around chopping fucking bodies up, stuffing them under the floor everywhere they can, inside of those fucking houses decorated with Christmas lights. And me and the good guys know it. I've had enough of staying quiet about this here, and there's massive shit I can't talk about. You know what, Washington, D.C., you know what? You can go ahead and decorate your houses here on S Street with all the Christmas lights you like. But you're stuffing fucking dead bodies everywhere and eating them when you can. You are the sickest fucking people I've ever heard of. And I took Western Civ. I took American history. You're the fuck going to hell, DC. All right, I'm going to stop. Goodbye.